What's up, y'all? So, I'm out here. It's very sunny day, as you can see. I'm squatting because I know the shake is bad. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about today, what I want to tell you guys about, is the mind of an individual cell and the mind of even individual bacteria. How? So basically, the key is individual cells are alive and they even have minds, quote unquote. They don't have brains, but they have minds. They sense the environment. They perceive things in the environment. They have a memory, otherwise perception is impossible. They have goals, and they plan actions in order to achieve those goals. That's what we're considering a definition of a mind, what I'm considering a definition of a mind. And we can see this across many different types of cells. But even in the most basic example, I will link it in the description below and maybe put a pop-up in the video if I can figure out how. But basically, there's a video of a T cell chasing a bacteria. Yeah? Chasing. You can tell me I'm anthropomorphizing, but watch the video yourself and you'll see it. And the thing is that this T cell, it can see its environment. It can sense the environment. It knows what in the environment is a bacteria. Yeah? There's many things in the environment. It's only chasing one. It can see, it can sense, and it knows how to chase it. And in the end, you can see it eat it. Okay, what does this imply? Okay, we can talk about this in the comments below, but this implies, again, it can see, it knows, quote unquote, what is food and what is not, what is a danger and what is not. There are other cells in the environment that it moves around. It can coordinate some action. It sees it, it senses it, it knows how to move toward it. And then in the end, it knows how to eat it, quote unquote, how to take it into its body. This implies coordinated action. This implies a goal. This implies some memory. Yeah, and it implies it not only in the T cell, it implies it in the bacteria. Crazy, 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 crazy. The bacteria can see, it can sense it's being chased. It knows, in some way, I'm not sure, it knows, if this thing catches me, I'm going to die. Would we say that the bacteria is afraid? I think that's getting a little bit too far, but, the bacteria knows there are certain cells in the environment that are not trying to eat it. And it knows that there is a certain cell in the environment that is trying to eat it, and it's moving away from that cell. This is bacteria, or a germ, or something. It's extremely simple. You can see in the video. Even if we don't accept that about the bacteria, we can say it's being pushed, for instance, by the T cell, which I'm pretty sure it's not, but at least the individual T cell has some mind, some goal, some ability to sense, some memory, some perception. It perceives what is food and what is not. Again, and that says some amazing things. That implies that every one of our cells in our body has a similar function, right? Some similar functioning. For instance, a neuron. A neuron recognizes, quote unquote, when to fire and when to not. Yeah? It recognizes what neurotransmitters are in the environment. Should I bring this thing into my cell body or should I not? Yeah? That not even the whole cell, right? So one individual receptor on the cell wall, smaller than a cell, it says, okay, does this thing come in? Does this thing not come in? Yeah? Extremely, extremely, extremely interesting, extremely complex in my opinion, and it has major, major implications for essentially all of psychology in my opinion. Because of course the question is, how then if I am made up of billions or trillions of these cells that are alive, this is of course coming back to Leibniz and monads, but if I am created or a collection of cells that are individually alive, how does my own being come out of those? Yeah? And this is what we're going to get to later when we talk about societies, the way that a society comes about out of a collection of individual people, which come out of a collection of individual cells. Very interesting stuff. I hope you guys stick around. I'm pretty much running out of time here. Love you guys much. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you see. Check out this video. It's really, really interesting. And tell me, how can we explain that video without granting the bacteria some sort of perceptual process, some sort of sensation process, some sort of goal planning, some sort of coordinated action, yeah? And what are the implications of this for how we think about minds in general? Okay, see you guys. It's getting windy. Love you. Hope you have a great day. Bye.